Hi, I'm Kaylin Brennan. I'm a fifth-year graduate student in Julia Zeitlinger's lab here at Stowers, and I'm researching how cells turn on and off their gene expression programs during early development.
And I am Juliana Haug, and I am a first-year grad student, and I am so excited to be a part of this program. We both started as summer scholars.
Yeah, that's true.
And I remember thinking I was gonna go to med school. I was doing physiology, that's what I wanted. I had my first experience in the laboratory here at Stowers as a summer scholar, and there was no going back. I knew science was for me.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. I think, like you said, I started as a summer scholar in Julia Zeitlinger's lab, and I didn't know too much about the research at the time when I joined, but once I learned more after joining, I was hooked, and so I decided to come back to that lab to pursue my PhD because I found the research so motivating and exciting that I couldn't really get enough.
What indicated to you what you were passionate about within biology?
Yeah, so the module courses actually help a lot with that, I would say. So one of the, I think, unique things about our program is that we have exposure to a wide breadth of areas of research in the biological sciences. And of course, that's because the PIs at Stowers are so diverse in the research. And so in the modules, you really hear from all of them. And so you'll have cell biology, and you'll also have genetics, genomics, gene regulation, but also neuroscience, development, evolution. And so you're going to hear so many different areas of research and also interact with the PIs and the postdocs and the graduate students who are doing the research themselves, and that can really give you an indication of what areas of research you find exciting, what topics are motivating to you.
I think one of the difficult things for me is I find myself being interested in everything and just loving the science and like just being so fascinated by every single lecture, by every single, project that we work on. And so how do I pick a mentor if that's really kind of like what I'm thinking about?
Yeah, well, that's a good problem to have, I think, because you have a lot of excitement and a lot of passion, which is never a bad thing. And so I think the rotations are really useful for that. And so throughout the course of your 3 rotations, you're going to be able to experience different areas of research. And so based on what you really liked in the modules, you can make decisions about the sort of research and the different labs that you're interested in trying out. But also, I think the rotations are more than just the science. It's also an opportunity to try out different mentoring styles, right? Like the science is very important and that's very motivating and exciting, but you also need to make sure that you're identifying the type of mentorship that works best for you.
When you were choosing your rotations, how did you approach or start talking to the principal investigators about their science and about their lab environment?
Yeah, so I think most importantly, it is really important to meet with the PIs prior to choosing which rotations you choose to do. And so just emailing them and asking them if they would be willing to meet, maybe even over a coffee in an informal setting, which would be really nice, to explain their research programs and to talk about the different types of projects that they have going on in the lab, sort of where they see their research heading, and also what projects they would have available for incoming graduate students. That would be really useful information for you in regard to choosing which labs you want to rotate in.
Okay.